everyone. Hello, 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 and welcome to My Second Connection. I'm your host for the night, Kay, the Intuitive Empath. But you, my friends, of course, can call me Kay. If you're just coming in, come on in, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, and go ahead and start tagging some friends. Tag your friends and tell them to come on in, come join the show. We have a lot of great things here for you guys tonight. We do have a couple of games. So, of course, we're going to get into that. We'll be doing Alice. We got Crystal Corner. We've got the lightning round. We've got the emoji contest. So, guys, a lot of fun ways to get involved and get active tonight. Now, if you guys want to go ahead and start throwing some emojis in the comments, you guys can go ahead and start throwing as many emojis as you can, because the person who has the most emojis at the end of the show will get a free general read, one of the only general reads I'll do tonight, here later on. So I'm the girl who likes the green hearts, the butterflies, all that good stuff. So send the green hearts and the butterflies. Also, I'm the quote girl. So if you guys have a quote, make sure you guys start dropping quotes in the comments as well. Okay, because I love a good quote, a serious quote, a funny joke, a funny joke quote. Any kind of quote you guys have tonight, I would love to see that. It helps keep me motivated too, keeps me going. Now, we do have a couple of house rules, so I'm going to go over those with you guys. We do legal and medical questions, but make sure you guys do refer to a legal or medical professional, okay? We do also do mediumship, but those are paid readings only, okay? So you guys will have to hit the mediumship button under the donation link. We do give away free readings that are 2 minutes, but to get on the list for a free reading, you must have a specific question. Okay, and when you guys post your questions, make sure there's a little juice to them so that we're able to actually dive into things. So don't just say, hey, Kay, what's coming in my career? Say, hey, I'm looking to make some changes in my career. Do you see me being able to move from, I don't know, nursing to finances? Whatever it may be, but put a little girth into it. And if you guys have already posted a question, worry not. You can go ahead and fix your question and make it a little juicier for us. No problem, okay? But let's go ahead and start posting those questions in the comments as well. Now, you guys can also donate for a more in-depth reading. You guys can donate for a quick read, a mini, a mediumship, or a mega. Now, the mini, medium, and megas are untimed, and they go for as long as they go. Those megas, you get to ask up to 4 questions, so we can really get to the meat of things. Again, you guys are welcome to communicate with us as I go ahead and give you the reading. That way we can see how you guys are feeling and things of that nature. Confirmation is always accepted. Also, if you guys leave a review, journeyryanlive.com/reviews, we do have a new review system that's happening. So you guys will be incorporated on a short on the YouTube channel. So make sure you put your name in, because you get a chance to win a quick read, okay? So Journey will be doing a live drawing a little later on in the week. So you guys want to make sure you're posting those reviews on journeyryanlive.com/reviews. That link is currently floating in your comments. Now, if anybody's having any trouble hearing or seeing the show, make sure you guys do check us out on YouTube. Jazzy G says, hi, Kay. Hi, Jazzy. Nice to see you guys. Welcome in, everybody. If you're just joining in, come on, get into that live chat. Rosie says, hi, Kay. Hey, Rosie. Where's everybody coming in and watching from today or listening from? Jean says, Kay, Journey, Skrill. Hello, loves. Hello. Diamond says, hello, hello, hello. Emma Rose says, I'm in love with the bow. Thank you. It was by request. Guys, I go by request, okay? Cassidy said, woo woo, it's Kay. It's my girl Cassidy, the card slinger. You guys got to check her out on Thursdays at 10. Natalie says, hi. Hi, Natalie. Nice to see you. Welcome. Guys, make sure you guys, if you're just joining, hit that like button for me. Do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the notification button, tag a friend, have a friend come on in, share this link out. Mary J says, hi, hello, nice to see you, welcome back. Diamond's listening in from Ohio. If you guys want to get involved in the live chat, you guys can jump in on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. Check us out. Allison says, Ontario, Canada. Well, hello, Canada. Ava says, hi, everyone. Hey, Ava. Guys, it's also not too late to get involved with that emoji contest. So go ahead and start putting those emojis in so that you're able to get a chance to win a reading later on in the show. Rosie's watching from New York. Hello, my Rosie, my neighbor. All right, guys, you guys ready to kickstart this show? Start having some fun? Without further ado, let's go ahead and take our first reading. Now, you guys heard that lightning. That means it's time for the lightning round. I need you guys to do me a favor. Start posting as many yes or no questions in the chat as you can. Yeah, you can ask more than one question, but make sure it's in a yes or no format. And all I can give you is a yes, no, or undetermined. Okay, make me work. I love a challenge. I like when you guys ask me nice, juicy ones that I'm like, oh, I want to be able to give more. But any questions you guys can think of, and yes, they can be multiple questions, yes or no format. I'm so excited to get started. Let's see what we got going. Emma says, is Tosh happy that I made him Twitter famous? Ooh, yes. Mary J says, will I be abundant soon? Yes. Lighthouse Streamer, will the Aries and the Sag reconcile? Ooh, yes. This small. Jean, will I be able to get my tooth fixed this month? Not this month, no. Diamond, will my boss back off of me? Ooh, no. Rosie, am I going to pass my training? Yes. Mary J, will my ex's lies come out soon? No. Allison, will I get a job in the next 3 months? Yes. Lighthouse, will Janice and I talk ever again? Yes. Vanessa, will I stay working full-time through August? Yes. Jazzy, is Mo serious about me? Yes. Diamond, will she accept my goal plans? Yes. Emma, is my brother spoiled? Yeah. Allison, will I hear from my son or daughter this year? No. Rosie, is this weekend going to be worthwhile? Yes. L says, do I have any secret admirers? Ooh, juicy. Yes. Jean, will I be able to find a good remote job by next week? No. Wow, that was a good one, guys. There was a couple of them that I'm like, oh, I want to stay at it. Oh, something more. But you guys had some really, really good questions, especially that secret admirer one sticking out for me. There's eyes watching you. But guys, thank you so much for participating and playing in the lightning round. You guys are a great time. Don't forget, I want to see some quotes, guys. So let's go ahead and see what we have. Scroll's got one. It says, the most important step anyone can take is the next step. Never give up. I love that quote. Love it. Thank you. Thank you so much for that quote. And if you guys have any quotes, inspirational quotes, funny quotes, what we call quotes, let me know. Jean says, Kay, thank you for answering both of my questions, love. Of course, you're so welcome. Lots of love to you. Lots of love to you guys. How's everyone feeling today? I was telling them, I said, guys, today I've been feeling a little bit of anxiety today. But you know what? It's the comfort of being with you guys to know that there's all of you beautiful, supportive people here that helps me feel a little bit better. So I appreciate you guys sending all those beautiful green hearts to me because that warms my spirit. All right, guys, let's dive more into this show and see what we have next. We have L. L says, curious how the Taurus feels towards me. There's been some distance, so I'd like to get a sense of how he views me currently. Thank you. Let's go ahead and see about how is the Taurus feeling. All right, so I can definitely see where the distance is popping out for one. And you know, I feel like there's several layers behind this. One part here is there's some energy that just kind of feels trapped. Like, I don't feel as though there was a certain movement that was being made. So the thing with your Taurus is like, they're like, okay, there's nothing that's happening here, and I'm kind of just over it. It's not going the way that I wanted to go. We're not making progress. We're not backtracking. And it's like, I want something that it almost seems like that's going to bring me a little bit more excitement or something. So they're seeming a little bit trapped in their own head and needing to kind of have a different experience in sorts. So here's what I would suggest. If you want to try to get the communication to switch up and change, I would say change the dialogue, change the tone of the conversation, change how you guys' interactions are, because right now it's feeling like everything's just too stuck. You guys aren't making any progress one way or the other. And with that trapped energy, there comes that boredom, there comes that irritation, there comes that separation, there comes that not talking. I don't have much to say. There's all of these other things that get affected by it. So things can change. But what I would say is you guys just have to start looking in a new and better direction for handling things. Now, I would look a little bit more towards this fall season for things to kind of pick up for you guys. More specifically towards September, I kind of feel like there's more of a push for conversation and even maybe some time spent together. I do feel as though there's some, I don't know. Oh, there's the bell. So you know the bell rings. The bell means that is the end of our reading, my friend. However, if you would like to tap a little bit more in, of course you can donate for a more in-depth reading. JourneyRyanLive.com/donations. Diamond says it's cheaper to keep her. Listen, and that's true, because I don't know if about any of you guys. Just raise our hands. Is there anyone who's petty? Because I'm petty, okay? I'm petty. Vanessa says, hey, Kay, I work Mondays, so always miss your lives, but it's quiet tonight. Oh, well, thank you for joining in. El Rose says, thank you, lovely. You're so welcome. I was saying, listen, I'm the petty police. So when you make that comment, it's cheaper to keep her. Listen, I will hold on to something. You'll be like, dang, I wish I would have just stayed with you. You wouldn't have held on to it for this long. I sure wouldn't have. I sure wouldn't have. But, you know, that's the petty police for me here, okay? All right, I'll be the only one today. Oh, I'm seeing unicorns. I seen someone put a whole bunch of unicorns. And guys, I also love unicorns. I'm like the person who loves all the majestical things, the things that border on, is it real or is it not? Ava says, I have a long memory. So do I. Listen, what's your sign, Ava? Because listen, I'm a Capricorn and I will hold a grudge. It's a problem. That's why I said I will raise my hand. I'm the petty police. And that's okay. Ava says the Libra, and I'm a Libra rising. And you know, Libras are part of the people who have the karmic cycles, right? So universal karma. Actually, all three of my signs, Capricorn, Scorpio, and Libra, all of them roll in universal karma. So my Libras out there, you guys know how to dish it and take it is all I got for you. Vanessa says Libra here. Yeah. Ava says, girl, these girls get unhinged. I will pull it all the way back to be petty. Okay. Absolutely. Listen, we got a little bit of toxic in us. It's okay. Meg says, hello, Meg. A little bit of toxicness. It's okay. All right, guys, welcome. If you're just joining in, if you want to get on the list, all you have to do is go ahead and post your specific question. Please no general readings. We'll save that for mypsychicconnection.com. And if you want to jump the list and guarantee a reading tonight, you guys can go ahead and donate to JourneyRyanLive.com/donations. Let's go ahead and take our next question. We have Jazzy. Jazzy says, can you please tell me what's coming in love? Please and thank you. Absolutely, Jazz. Let's go ahead and see. You know, Spirit's going to throw some options your way. And here's the thing. I feel like that your love is a test of your strength right now. When I say that, this is going to sound a little crazy right now. Spirit's throwing some good things your way, literally throwing some great things your way. And it's saying, hey, Are you able at this point in time to accept what it is that we're giving you, what you've asked for, right? You've elevated in yourself, but now do you trust yourself enough to believe in the love that has come your way? You do have love that's here. You do have someone who's willing to kind of give you a commitment, and who sees you. And I love this. They see you as this Queen of Pentacles. They see you as a mother figure, a wife figure, a best friend, someone who's stable, has their mind together, knows what they want, has their own life ahead of them. But are you willing to accept it? You are sitting here still with your heart kind of out there, and you're being defensive over it. You're kind of trying to keep these walls up, but you have to start to let those down, because the thing is love is knocking at the door. It's knocking, and it wants to come in, and spirit wants to let you have this, because these are things that you manifested and asked for. But you have to start learning how to appreciate when it's in front of your face. And also, don't sabotage it, because again, spirit's going to throw some of these other options out there. Have you learned your lesson? This is when we have those karmic cycles that repeat. Learn your lesson. Take time to appreciate something different. And I feel like that love will continue to grow. I feel a very long-standing relationship here for you. I feel like things may pick up the pace in November, mid-November specifically. So, get ready for it. That's the bell. That's the end of the reading. But of course, my love, if you want a more in-depth reading, you can, of course, donate to journeymindlive.com/donations. And guys, don't forget, go ahead and leave those reviews. If you do leave a review, get entered into the drawing, and you can get the chance to win a quick read. Okay. So make sure you're leaving your names at the end of those reviews, guys. Also, don't forget, we've got a lot of great shows here all week. So make sure you guys are checking us out all week long. Hit that notification bell. Emma says, real friends are like stars. You may not always see them. However, they're always there, and they always shine and come out during your darkest times. Oh, I love that, Emma. That was a good one. Emma, is that a you quote, or is that one that you found? Because I know you like to create your own quotes. Guys, go ahead and throw those quotes in too. I'm loving what I'm seeing tonight. You guys really have some really good quotes here for me. And don't forget, if you guys want to join the live chat, all you have to do is go ahead, log on to Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, and you guys can get in there. All right. Emma says, that's a me quote. Oh, thank you, Emma. I love your quotes. You got to start posting those, Emma. I know that you're liking to do your content creation. Put that stuff out there. There's these small things, guys, let's talk about it. There's these small things that we have to do to pump ourselves up. There's things that we do that we don't even think about that is a gift or a talent. Share it. Share it out there. There's someone who wants to see it. There's billions of people in the world. There's somebody out there who's going to like something that you do or appreciate the gifts that you have. So make sure you guys are showcasing those to the world. What are some things that you're really good at that you don't think about often? Me, I know I'm an exceptional cook. I've slowed down because I used to be a chef, but I know that's a talent. One thing I want to do, I've seen this lady on TikTok who feeds children every day, homeless children every day. That's something I want to do at a point in time, be able to kind of save up money and have, sponsors to be able to kind of give back to people. So that is a talent that I can use that is actually also a gift. What do you guys have that are talents that you can personally do? Is it sewing? Is it singing? Is it writing? What are some things you can do that you can also use as a gift to help others? Let's talk about it, guys, okay? All right, let's go ahead and see what we have next. Oh, it's Alice time. And now, if you guys notice, I'm in full Alice garb today. I've got my Alice bow, my Alice nails, Alice colors. I love me some Alice in Wonderland. She always makes me feel real good. I love her story because there's always so much to learn. And speaking of so much to learn, that's where our card comes today, is find the lesson. Okay, find the lesson. Trust that you're learning from your situation. So a common thing that I hear people say is, hey, we keep going through these certain situations. Why do we keep going through these situations? I don't understand it. Well, hon, there's a lesson in that. You see, Alice in Wonderland had to repeatedly go through certain things again and again and again. And she would get frustrated. She's like, Spirit, what is the lesson here? What are we doing? Okay, this is ridiculously hard. But guess what? Once she started to sit back, take a deep breath, recognize that there was actually a lesson in every single situation that she was in, that there was a purpose to the things that she was doing. And even when she couldn't see it right away, that it was actually something that was really helpful for her, literally every step along the way. Everything in Wonderland didn't make sense to her until she got out. Everything suddenly made sense. And that's us, right? That's a common practice of us every day. We go through situations like, I don't know why I spilled this coffee before I got in the car and I'm going to be late to work. But then you realize, had you been on the road at that time, it would have been you in that car crash. That was the purpose in that situation. It wasn't great for you that you spilled coffee, but it's great you missed that accident. You know, there's things that we have to start to recognize that there is more to it and be grateful. Look at the cup half full instead of half empty. Trust that you're learning in every single situation that you have going on. Now, that's a word today, guys. I hope that you guys found this Alice card helpful. And I hope you guys really are trusting in the process of your life and the things that you have going for you, because it's so easy to lose sight of things. It's so easy to lose sight of ourselves whenever situations are really complicated, but there's always a purpose in everything. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that Alice card. And if you guys enjoyed that Alice card, we do have a YouTube short where I do Alice time every single day. And you guys can check that out on the YouTube channel. Simply hit the notification bell and you'll find out every time it's on. All right, guys, that being said, I hope everybody is still feeling good. Let me know if you guys are have thought about any of your talents that you have that you can switch over to a gift or you can utilize to help others. Okay, I really want to see some of those things. I want you guys to stay empowered, because sometimes there's things we don't see in ourselves that someone else can see. What's your gifts? What's your talents? All right, let's go ahead and dive into another question. All right, we have Danielle. Danielle says, has my husband ever cheated? All right, Danielle. So I haven't even pulled any cards yet, but let's go ahead and let you know that when you're asking that broad of a question, that could be at any point in time. So what I want to do is kind of fine tune that a little bit and ask, has there been any recent infidelities here? Okay. And I get a no to this. Nothing here that has been recent. Yes, there has been times in the past where there has been something that has occurred, but things have kind of changed. It seems like there's more of a focus on trying to find balance or give back what they've been given in the relationship. And I'll say this, your partner is not perfect by any means, but do I feel as though some of their intentions have changed in the way that they view you, the way that they see things? Yes. It's difficult because I get here that drawl of way of whenever these infidelities have happened has just been a lack of feeling satisfied. And so that is the thing that I would focus on working on, is how can you guys mutually find a way to satisfy each other? How can you mutually find that sense of balance? Because Danielle says, you're so cute, Kay, and I appreciate your kindness towards your viewers. Of course, honey, listen, sometimes it's tough information and you have to, I wouldn't want someone just thrashing it at me, right? But I would say find a way to kind of communicate and express the needs that you guys both have, so that you're able to work through some of those things. Because I feel like it's kind of like, oh, well, I didn't get this, so let me just get this quick sense of satisfaction, instead of taking the time and doing what? The hard work. Literally, just what we were talking about. We get the opportunities, the chances, we get those cycles that we go through, but are we learning? All right, Danielle, thank you so much for your beautiful question. I definitely hope that helps. And guys, it's that simple. All you have to do to get on the list is go ahead and drop your very specific question in the comments. And again, if you guys like anything you're hearing tonight, make sure you guys head over to journeybrianlive.com/reviews so that we can get into your questions. All right, let's see. Journey's got a quote for us. Journey says, if you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. I love that. My math teacher used to say, if you shoot for the moon and you miss, you'll still land among the stars. And that one always stuck with me too. So I always like those ones. It's reaching for your highest form of success. It's choosing your purpose. So I love that. All right, thank you so much for that quote. If you guys have any quotes, go ahead, drop those in the comments. I'm loving them. You guys have some really good ones for me today. And guys, keep in mind, we also do have the emoji contest that's going on. So make sure you guys are posting as many emojis as you can, because the emoji winner gets an Alice card with me a little bit later on in the show. All right, that being said, let's take another question. We have Meg. Hello, Meg. Meg says, I'm manifesting Khalifa. Will we get married to each other? He doesn't know me. All right, let's go ahead and see if you guys will get married. All right, I unfortunately don't see marriage with this specific person. However, I do see that there will be some sort of relationship with this person. Here's the thing, honey. You cannot hide behind this one. Spirit says, if you want it, my love, you got the push for it. You know, this world is changing and evolving, and the ways that worked before don't work now. We've got to grow with it. So my thing is don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to speak up and stand out, because what do they say? Closed mouths don't get fed. So you got to open up. You got to be that one to kind of take that initial push. If you do that, you will see success. This is not one where you can sit by idly and put your hands behind the butt and wait. Okay, manifesting without intention gets you nowhere. We have to manifest with intention. That means putting action behind our thoughts and our words and our hopes and our dreams. Okay, it's taking the chance and taking the leap. The worst that can happen here is this person says no, but it's better than them not even knowing you exist. Give yourself that chance, okay? Now, what I love with this whole thing is that there's a slow moving success in here. You may not see all the results of, you having a relationship like that. It may be something that builds, but I think this is something that's good, because it's good to get to know this person. You may have this visualization of everything that you see with them, but you have to also accept the reality. Not all that glitters is gold. So take time to get to know this person and dissect things and see if this is really what you want. Okay. But nurture that relationship. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. I know that answer may not have been the exact one that you wanted, but hon, I speak from love and I speak from the heart, and I want you to have the best for you. Sometimes, guys, we can't always get a yes to everything, but know this, it's better to be able to breathe that proper life into the things in your life. And if you want to change your fate, sure, it's a change. It's your life. Live it. Change those things up. You don't like what I'm saying? Say, I rebuke that, and I'm going to do something different about it. Okay? So no worries there, hon. I hope that you do have success, but I definitely do see wonderful things for you. I want to take time to remind you guys that a portion of all donations do go to Shriners Children's Hospital. They opened their first hospital in 1922, and they provide medical care despite your ability to pay. So this is a wonderful charity that we've been involved with for the last 2 months, I believe now. So again, any donations that you guys do contribute not only help to keep the platform up and running, but it also helps to go to a wonderful, wonderful cause, okay? And to donate to that charity, all you guys have to do is go ahead to journeyrhyme.com/donations. Journey's got another quote for us. He says, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I also love a song lyric quote. All right, guys, let's see what we have next. All right, you heard that thunder, the thunder from down under. All right, guys, it's time for a lightning round. Guess what that means? You guys get to put as many yes, no questions as you can in the comments. I've got 3 solid minutes to answer as many as I can. Yes, you can ask multiple questions, but please make sure they are in a yes or no format for me, okay? I love a juicy one. I love one that makes me think. So go ahead and put as many as you can. Give me a good challenge today.
The thunder from down under, does that mean we need Febreze right now?
Man, listen, I don't know what else we may need. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get that clock started. Here we go. Emma Rose says, will someone ever fall in love with me? Yes. Lighthouse says, will the Aries break no contact in August? No. Vanessa, do you see marriage in my future? Yes. Ava says, will I get a boyfriend in the fall? Yes. Lighthouse, will I ever talk to Ben again? Yes. Sophie, is the Cancer coming to see me this year? No. Emma, will my sad and depressing thoughts that go through my head on a daily basis ever subside at least a little bit? Yes. Ava Rose, will I get a pet soon? No. Allison, will I find my forever partner this year? No. Lighthouse, will I find a better job? Yes. Ava, will David call me? Yes. Sophie, will the Cancer come see me this year? No. Allison, the red cardinal that flew in front of me when I was driving, was it sent from my grandmother? Yes. Emma, will I stop crying myself to sleep every night? Yes. Lighthouse, will the Aries break no contact in September? Yes. Matthew, did Tavisha lie about her dating history? Yes. Allison, will I find my forever partner this year? No. Vanessa, will I talk to Daron? Yes. Ava, will I get a job in the next few weeks? Yes. Allison, will my finances improve this year? Yes. Emma, will my social life ever improve? Yes. Ava, will I get to the ocean before the end of the year? Yes. Galilea, hi, will Regier come and see me for the holidays? Yes. Allison, did Tim, my ex situationship, cheat on me? No. Sophie, will I get promoted in my new job? Yes. Those were some interesting ones, but one that really stood out to me was Miss Emma. And so I want to be mindful of any time that someone is expressing depression or those lonely thoughts. I want to take time to just say that you are loved and you are cared for. And even in our darkest hours, those are the times when we need to reach out the most to others. Okay. Know that you never have to take anything or do anything alone. We are here each and every day of the week. I believe all at 10 o'clock at this point. So all at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are feeling lonely, come and check us out. Hey, come join the chat, guys. If you're someone who's listening in right now, if you're watching, I want you guys to know that you never have to go through anything alone. So let's send Emma and anyone who may be going through a little struggle right now, let's go ahead and send them a heart emoji. Let's send them hearts, lots and lots and lots of hearts, so that you know you are loved. Okay. No one should ever go through anything. And in the comments, we do have the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Okay. Know that you are loved and know that you do not have to struggle alone. It's actually brings me to this, which is interesting, that this came up, and this tells me, you know, Spirit always has something. I had pulled up one of my favorite poems earlier, and it stuck with me. Footprints in the Sand. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of the Footprints in the Sand, but it says, one night I dreamed I was walking along the beach with the Lord, and many scenes from my life flashed across the sky. In each scene, I noticed footprints in the sand, and sometimes there were two sets of footprints. Other times there was only one. This bothered me because I noticed during the low periods of my life, when I was suffering from anguish, sorrow, or defeat, I could only see one set of footprints. So I said to the Lord, you promised me, Lord, that if I followed you, you will walk with me always. But I've noticed that during the most trying periods of my life, there's only been one set of footprints in the sand. Why, when I needed you the most, have you not been there for me? The Lord replied, the times when you've seen only one set of footprints in the sand, my child, it was then that I carried you. I literally have that quote tattooed on my wrist, and I find quite inspiration in that poem. So I hope anyone who's listening has found some inspiration, and I hope that was able to help. Vanessa said, yes, Footprints in the Sand is beautiful. As it is literally one of my favorites, and it's been one that's got me through things. I got this tattooed on my wrist when I was 17. Believe you me, this is the one. So sending you lots of love, guys. And now let's go ahead. Let's liven some things up. How's everybody doing? Let's get those emojis going. Oh, Rose says, wherever you go, there you are. Wherever you go, there you are. And maybe that was me just with my tongue twisters, because you know I got my tongue twisters. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Matthew. Is there life-changing money coming my way? Let's see, Matthew. Life-changing money. All right, I wouldn't necessarily say life-changing, okay? What I would say is you do have some things that are going to bring money into you, okay? Very different things. Now, life-changing money, I would say, would be you're getting $1 million and moving away. But what I actually see is actually comes from work. And I know you're like, hey, come on now, girl. But no, it comes from work. It comes from you actually chasing and following after some of your dreams. Invest in yourself. Invest in the things that will help bring life into you, you know, and those are things that will give you purpose. Those are the things that are going to bring money your way. Literally your dreams, your hopes, your aspirations. Okay. Now, I do feel as though there is going to be a substantial amount of money that you are able to create and cultivate over this span of time. Do not feel as though this will be like next month again. I would love to say it's fast money. It's not. This is something that spans out over years. So do not be afraid to challenge yourself, put yourself out there, sell yourself, whatever the case may be, to really exhibit the gifts and the things that you have. But it does come from you. These are talents that come from you, which causes you to create that sense of money flow. Okay. So you definitely have some things coming your way, just not a big windfall. Okay. I'm sorry. I wish it was a windfall of money, but I hope that helps. Everybody always wants the windfall of money. And I'm like, oh, you know, I probably only get the windfall of money once every blue moon. But believe you me, if Spirit allowed me to know what them lottery numbers were, y'all wouldn't be seeing me tonight right now. I'd probably be, you know, on vacation with Journey and Squirrel.
We'd be on the damn beach, margaritas in hand.
You'll guys see us like a month later when we're like bored and like, okay, guys, let's get on here. But don't worry, I would love to bring you some of you guys with me as well. You guys, come on, we'll be rich. Journey says, "Well done is better than well said." In period, okay. And that's where I say you got to choose your heart. But we'll get to that from a minute. Get to that in a minute. All right, guys. Yeah, I see cards from the beach. Ava says, Journey. Do you hear this?
I have literally done that multiple times. I'm from Key West, Florida, where I was born and raised. I have done tarot shows pretty much everywhere you could think. I've done it on the mountain. This sounds like my sex life, but we're gonna move on. Here we go.
Lovely Life says meditation from the beach. Yes. Vanessa said Kay and all the psychics going live from the Bahamas. Now who will watch? Are you guys gonna come and watch us hang out? Ava says, I love that. All right, guys, beach special coming soon. We're gonna rack up the pot next summer. Gonna be out on the beach. Danielle says yes. We're gonna rack up. We're gonna be on the beach. Beach readings for you guys, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take another question. All right, we've got it's Crystal Corner. Listen, I've got crystals all stuffed in me, guys. I'm ready to pull a crystal. What crystal do you want to see? Guys, Crystal Corner is a time wherever I come and I talk a little bit about a crystal so you guys can get a little bit of information and see if this is something that may be one that is able to help you. All right, so let's go ahead and see. We do have selenite, okay? Selenite is, and I've got a relatively big piece here today, but you can get small chunks of this, big chunks of it, what have you. The thing I like about selenite is there's no known boundaries when restoring your auric field and spiritual body with this. This is the alpha and the cleansing. It slices through your air, cleansing and recharging any environment that it's in, literally. So carrying a little chunk of it in your pocket. Okay. The best way to utilize this is by day having it on you and by night putting it beside your bed. That way it's clearing up all those dreams and all that crazy energy. Anything that's coming off, it removes daily negative energy, literally every single day. Anything that you get, this is your one. Yeah, you don't need to have 1,000 different ones, though. You know, we may like it. This is like your no-all do-all. Also, it helps to cleanse all your other crystals. All you got to do is simply place your crystals on top or around it, and you can cleanse it. Okay. So it's one that you don't have to worry about if you don't have any sage. If you don't want to worry about the moon and the sun and all that good stuff, a little selenite next to your crystals, cleanse them all, and you can cleanse your selenite really easy. Moonlight, sunlight, sound bowls, smudging it, all that good stuff. Now, placing this on your third eye or crown will help raise awareness or your intuition. So that's right here. Putting it right here helps you raise those vibrations. Very, very easy, very cheap crystal to get. Literally, you can typically find them anywhere. I mean, you range anywhere from $1 for a very small chunk. So you can get a nice big crystal sphere of selenite for about $150. So choose which one you want, but they all work really, really great. I am a big fan of the slabs like this, these long ones. These are about $8. And that way you can go ahead and utilize it to cleanse all the crystals you have around you. Now, this is also one that you can add with any other crystal. So let's say you got some tourmaline. This will help blossom that blockage of negative energy. Let's say you put it with some carnelian. It's really going to amplify your creative abilities. So any crystal that you choose to utilize and pair it with for the chakras, it'll help amplify those abilities, especially ones with the throat chakra and things like that. Say like your kyanite, your apatite, your sodalite. Okay, really, really cool one. Ava says, I like crystals that play nice with everyone. Yes. This is that one. This one has it does no harm. It's good for all the crystal friends. You just stick it around and everything is love, joy, and happiness, if you will. So this is selenite. Does anybody have selenite at home? I hope we all do. And if you don't, run. Okay, run to the store and go get you some. This is good for every single zodiac, every single sign, all of you guys. See, now normally I'm like, hey, fire signs, hey, water. So this is for all you, fire, water, air, and earth. Everybody, this one is for you. Okay, so if you have some selenite at home, let me know. If you don't, go get some. Okay. Like I said, very, very, very reasonable prices. Ava says, I do. I didn't know it did all that. Okay, and that's why you come here. This is why you come here. So I can do the hard work for you. And if there's any crystals you guys are curious about, want to know about, have questions on, go ahead and put those in the comments. We do read those, and you'll have the opportunity to see it on the show, and I can let you guys know a little bit more about it. Peggy says, yes, I do. Yeah, okay, good. Yes, selenite is the A1 chef's kiss of the crystals. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this crystal corner. Thank you so much for participating. And again, if you heard anything here you've never heard before and you found any information helpful, please do me the favor of leaving me a review on journeyryanlive.com/reviews. Here's Journey with his quote. He says, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Absolutely. I agree. And if you guys have any more quotes like that, go ahead and drop those in the comments as well. We do still have the emoji contest going on. If you're trying to get on the list or guarantee to read tonight, you guys can go ahead and donate to journeyryanlive.com/donations to guarantee a reading tonight and skip the line. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take another question. We have Peggy. Hello, Peggy. Peggy says, does my husband have good intentions towards me, or are they malicious? Let's go ahead and take a look. Husband's manipulative. That's what I get. Okay. So as far as it goes with the intentions, I would not say they're completely pure. What I do notice here is that there's a huge sense of power dynamic, the control, the way that he's viewing things and saying things. He wants you to feel as though whatever it is that you're doing is kind of less than, or not to the level or the capacity of what he wants to be. So you may notice that the verbiage that he's using, it may be condescending, that there may be a little bit more aggressiveness in certain things, but it's literally emotional manipulation. This is really what I get. And it's tough because it seems like at times it's like there can be this sweet soft spot, but then he rolls it in. So I would say be cautious of the intentions that are there. Be cautious of the energy that your partner may be bringing towards you. I'm not going to say that there's not love here. I'm not going to say anything of that nature, but what I will say is there is more that's beneath the surface, and I think that you should definitely just kind of pay attention to the red flags that are going around. Your intuition and gut has been knocking for some time. I think you've chosen to push some of that away. Maybe it's because you just don't want to face certain things, but honey, you can't close that door forever. You've got to open up, you've got to communicate, and you've got to figure out what's going on so that you can start making the proper adjustments for your life. So at the end of the day, it is yours, okay? It's not anyone else's. So you have to do what's best for you, despite what your partner has going on. Don't let them get too deep in your head. It's not fair to you, and you have to be fair to yourself as well. So be cautious, okay, my love? I hope that helps. Sending you lots and lots of love. Keep your head up on that journey as well, my lovely. All right, guys, make sure you're still putting those emojis. And look, y'all are spoiling me with my unicorns today, okay? I'm spoiling me with my unicorns. I love my unicorns. I love my butterflies. I love my green hearts, okay? And Emma's here with a quote. Emma says, use the fire of hate from your haters and use it as your rocket fuel for your own success. Absolutely. Okay. Because people going to talk about you to the day that you die. You have to be like, okay, I hear you. I receive you and I'm moving forward. All right. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take another question. All right, we've got a quick read from ES. Thank you, ES. A portion of your donation does go to Shriners Children's Hospital, so we definitely appreciate that. ES said, will I meet my forever guy soon? Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, E, and look at soon and then look at the long term, because sometimes we have that question of soon, and soon may not be in our time frame. So what I see here is I do see that you will find some love. Yes. Is it your forever person? No. Okay. You have some people who are going to come into your life first. I really get the number 3. Okay. So it won't be the first, it won't be the second, it'll be the third person who comes in. Once that person comes in, I do feel like there's longevity behind that. These other 2 relationships that come, one does seem to be a little bit longer term, but it does end up not necessarily working. And I feel like that's because some of the goals and aspirations of things that you want long term, that person won't be able to provide. So there may be a sense of heartache or heartbreak that seems to come from this. But I do not want you to be discouraged. Okay. You have to go through some of these relationships. You have to go and you have to just appreciate them. I don't want you to sit here and get caught up on, oh, okay, Kay said it's 3 people before I get to that. Don't get caught up on that. Enjoy each relationship for what it is. Okay. Because the thing is there's stuff to learn out of it. Again, there's a purpose in each situation. Take time. Divulge, lose yourself in these relationships, allow them to take you where they're supposed to go, because these are all building blocks to get to that relationship that you're seeking, that forever person. Now, I also noticed that this relationship does not seem to come right away. This isn't something that's going to be within this year. I would say you would have about within the next 3 to 4 years before that person comes around. I do feel as though there's certain things that they're still going through in their life, because we can be ready. That doesn't mean our person's ready. And I don't feel as though they're ready right now. There's things that they're needing to figure out in their life and trying to get themselves balanced out on and work through their own issues so that they're able to actually be the person that you need them to be in the relationship. So just like you have your process, you have your growth that you have to do, you just have to think, so do they. Okay. I do notice that there is longevity in that relationship. When it does come, you literally got the 10 of Pentacles. That is long-term success. That's family. That's a foundation. That's stability. That's literally the epitome of what you're seeking. So you will have all of those things that you want. It's not a thing that it's not going to come. It's just not coming in the time frame you mentally have in your head. And I think that's the biggest thing here is there's things that you're like, listen, my time is running, my clock is ticking, I've got to get these things done. But no, Spirit says, listen, have patience. Know that when it's the time, that time will come. Okay. I get air energy out of this person. So that may be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And so you may either meet that person that month, or that may be the physical zodiac sign that they may have. Another thing, and it's I never get initials, but there's an M in this person's name. ES says, okay, there's an M, stands out to me, and I'm like telling you, I'm not one who always gets initials or things like that. When people go, well, what's the name? What's the name? And I'm like, I don't know. Spirit is speaking very loud and clear. Spirit says it's the letter M. So you may notice that right away. That may be a thing. I also noticed very close to your height. So this isn't going to be somebody extremely tall or extremely short. You know, it's going to be close to your height. So there's going to be certain things that pop out. And I get a love for vehicles, a love for cars, may have a background in working on cars or collecting cars or things of that nature. So this person's got some things that are going to be like, ooh, that's them. That's them. All right. So Alice is a sassy deck. Let me go ahead and say, I always like to pull additional card at the end of the readings for those who donate. And listen, I pulled this Alice card, and literally it's clock time. It says time and feeling pressured. So this is when Alice is in Wonderland, and she's like really like, man, I gotta get out of here. I've got things to do. There's things I want. Why isn't this happening quick enough? Oftentimes we're sitting here wondering, Spirit, why is this not happening quick enough? Why is this not happening in the way or the time or the place that I want it to happen? But everything happens in the divine timing when it is supposed to. It's not up to us. It's a higher power. Trust in the process and trust that it's going and how it's supposed to happen, okay? Woo! All right. Oh my, look at the time. It's time for the emoji contest. Let's go ahead and see who the winner is. We've got Lighthouse Dreamer. You are the emoji contest winner. That was such a close race. Ah, way to kick butt, Lighthouse. Let's go ahead and see the Alice card we have for you. Forget who you are. Forget who you are. Okay. This is when Alice is in Wonderland and she's starting to realize the girl who she went in as is not who she is leaving as. Okay. So much has hers changed where she kind of was so bored with life over it, didn't really see a purpose in it before she went in. On her way out, she realized just how much she truly had to live for. She grew from her experiences and she was no longer the Alice that she used to be. She was much wiser and she deserves some respect on her name. Well, hun, when this card comes to you, it's telling you to forget who you are. The conditioning falls away. Your past memories no longer define you. That means who you were 5 years ago, people don't get to talk to you in that way anymore. Who you were yesterday doesn't matter. It's who you choose to be now here in the present. Okay? It's the present that counts, okay? I want you to remember to yourself that the best way to predict your future is to create it yourself, okay? You have so much ahead of you. So many wonderful things that you can accomplish, so many wonderful things that you can do, so many wonderful places that you can go. But this, honey, this is your destination. This is your call. You get to choose who you are. You get to tell everybody else, hey, stuff it. I'm not that person from that anymore. This is who I want to be. And if you can't accept it, you don't get a place at this table with me anymore. Okay? So forget who you are. That conditioning falls away. You are who you want to be now. All right. I hope that helps. Thank you so much for playing along and sharing all those wonderful emojis. You guys have been an absolutely amazing audience. A few things I want to remind you guys of is we do have some wonderful shows upcoming. Whispers from the Forest, 10 p.m. tomorrow night with Psychic Scroll. And then we have Energy, the Metaphysical Crone, Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys don't want to miss either one of those. I want to also remind anyone who is in crisis or in need that there's always help out there for you as well. So please do not be afraid to reach out to the proper sources that you need. I love you guys so much for watching. You guys have been absolutely amazing. I look forward to more great shows with you guys. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, like this video, and leave a review on journeyryanlive.com/reviews for opportunity to win a quick read later on in the week. I hope this helps. You all have an amazing night.